Welcome back to my channel, Rangers, and welcome back to another video. So today I kind of really wanted to have a bit of a rant about Hasbro and the Lightning Collection. Now these pictures were put up on No Pink Spandex, so I'm going to link the Facebook into the description. This was also talked about Toku Topics, and I kind of really want to rant about the Lightning Collection and about what's coming out next wave, as well as a few other products. Now No Pink Spandex's sources have kind of added to this, and basically it's pretty much the same sort of thing, where it is the rumors about the upcoming Lightning Collection items had previously been reported by Toku Topics on YouTube, and I'm here to contribute. According to our sources, Hasbro released deluxe villains. So jumping straight into the villains, Hasbro released deluxe villains at $29.99 each, featuring King SPHINX and Pumpkin Rapper to be released January 2021. Now, I'm fine with this. I generally kind of think that this might be maybe the Super 7, because yeah, again, no one's really talked about this. So maybe with Super 7, these will be the monsters that will get $30, and I'm hoping that this will be much later on. This will be kind of, you get two, and then a few months down the line we'll get another's, just to see how it is. So it's going to be interesting if they're going to be the same sort of like the height. So the next one is that there is going to be a Lightning Collection 2-packs from Power Rangers in Space featuring ANDROS and ASTRONEMA at $39.99 to be released December 2020. I kind of think that's good. I generally think that is a good thing to have in there, because it feels like this would be the right pack. So I'm just hoping you get multiple heads. So you get I think she has like 3 or 4 different like wigs and stuff like that. So I think that'd be kind of cool if you included them, or at least the most iconic. I really hope it's not that bob type thing, that really short hair. No, just no, hope on that one. So I'm very happy to see that. I think that is one double pack that I think most Ranger fans will say, yes, 100%, that is really, really cool. So the next one is, this is what I kind of really want to rant about. So, according to the sources, again, the Lightning Collection Wave 7 will include Mighty Morphin Green Ranger, which is okay. You know, obviously it's going to be the one that everyone wants. Mighty Morphin White Ranger, which I think is a huge mistake. Z Putty, again, I think is a mistake. And Dino Thunder Red Ranger to be released in December. No word if White will be an exact re-release. With this the case, I generally think Hasbro need to stop with these kind of doubles. We had it with the Psycho Rangers, you had Psycho Red, then you had Psycho Blue, and then suddenly you had the Psycho pack come out straight away, and that kind of annoyed me. It felt like, in a way, Hasbro wanted to release these Lightning Collection figures straight away where they didn't need to. It felt like a rushed thing. It felt like, quick, we need this, we need this. And if Hasbro's kind of model is like, we need to re-release this because we've got the molds, we need to keep making money, we need to do this, I would rather have this at the end of the line and call it like Eye of the Storm, or Lightning something or other, like Lightning Strikes Twice pack, where you get the re-release one. So, you know, the complete line finishes and then we get it. I feel like if this is true, that it's, you know, pretty much 2 Tommies, a Putty and Connor, like with Red Dino Thunder, I'm happy with. With Green Ranger, I'm kind of okay with, because obviously people want that one to complete the collection, because they didn't want the Fighting Spirits Silver one. But releasing a Putty very soon after that you've had your first wave of Putties. Now, is this going to be a thing where it's just 1 Putty, or is this going to be 2 Putties like we've seen in the double pack? With the White Ranger, I think that, you know, they're going to turn around and say, oh, it's season 2 Tommy or season 3 Tommy. And you're going to get the exact same stuff. You know, Tommy came out in wave 1. We're now in wave 7. And I feel like this is a wasted slot for it. Like, you could have had something completely different. You could have had, say, I don't know, say Blue Operation Overdrive, or you could have had Blue Mystic Force, you know, something like that to kind of say, hey, we're still moving in the direction. If Hasbro keep doing this, I'm gonna get annoyed, because I want to complete an entire collection, but I don't want 30,000 Tommies because they want to release the next one. I would have possibly waited to have Tommy as like the movie one, like have movie Tommy and start the line that way. So you finish my morphing range, and the next range you have movie Tommy, and then you start going down that road, that I'd be fine with, because it's a brand new figure effectively. It's not the same, and it's not a re-release. Hasbro, if you're re-releasing figures this early on, it feels like you've got kind of no hope for the line in a way. I think in a way Hasbro are very dedicated to trying to make more money from things, and that's fine. You've got these molds, it's not going to be like a one-off, and I know there aren't any other variants of these Rangers, so you can't have like different style of the Green Ranger or the White Ranger, or no, technically you had the Silver Stripes, but you can't make, say, Green Ranger with this, say like Captain Marvel or Rogue from the X-Men have like 30 different versions of the outfits, so therefore you can like reuse the body and then paint it the way you want. So I think this is kind of hard, but to jump straight into starting to re-release doubles straight away, if it were me, I would get most of the line out of the way, the Rangers there, give them different slots, give them something different, rather than doing it like the person who thought, hey, let's bring out Psycho Red and Lost Galaxy Red. Yeah, you had that one crossover, I think, that you had them in, maybe, but to have them like that, like I would have made that Andros rather than Leo and released Leo later on. Same thing is like if you knew to make a double pack, a full pack, then leave it to that one because people wanted it, or just re-release the Psychos, or release the Psychos, should I say, as in singular Rangers, so people then could collect them because people would do. The only chance of like they made the one pack is because every single body is the same. It's just a different paint job, and then you can just plop it in, and that's particularly it. The Z Putty, I think, is again a little bit kind of a cop-out because it's just literally I think a blank body, but you've got a chest on it. So that chest piece that we saw with the sparking coming off the thing, that's just going to be repurposed and made as a Z. That's all you're going to get. It'd be kind of cool if the body and the limbs and the hands, they all came off, as in like, when you punch the putty, that would be kind of cool, I think. I think a lot of people are just going to buy like a few extra putties and kind of take them apart. But maybe you could have done it in a triple pack, a 6-pack as well. That would be kind of thing. I imagine that's coming out. A 6-pack putty, so all those people that want army builders can spend $100 and just buy multiples and have loads of them about. Yeah, I just feel this is a huge Next one that No Pink Spandex kind of talk about, which is going to be $39.99, is a 2-pack SPD with A and B squad Rangers. I think that's, again, like, I think I mentioned on someone's post was like, no one asked for the A squad, and no one, I don't think, really cares. Like, this could have been a thing much later on, but because they're pretty much built like in Space Rangers, then obviously that's another way. But you've now got the fact that you've, like, there's going to be another SPD Red, so it's another re-release. You kind of think that whoever's on the marketing or on the idea board for this, they go, guys, let's release 3 Rangers from this series, but wait, we'll do a double pack. Oh, that would be an idea. We release all of them again and then bring them out because people will buy them. Now, for me, it's cast a bit of a doubt in my mind, because do I buy single Rangers, or do I hold out on it and go, well, if there's a counterpart, do I buy that? Should I just buy this double pack of the SPD Rangers, or do I wait until single releases? Are they going to do single releases? I think that this is a huge thing that Hasbro need to kind of sit down and think about what they're going to be doing with the waves. I think that with this particularly, that they need to have a proper idea. Do you just re-release them straight away, or do you just go Return of the Storm or Return of the Lightning Strikes twice pack, and then re-release them all much later on, where you're not giving your initial wave like straight away? And the way that the figures have been over time, considering, say, hard joints, like bad paint, you're pumping all these Rangers out straight away, and the fans are loving them, but most of the fans are hating it because there'll be another 5 waves coming out within the space of like a couple of months, and it's just more money going in. Where they even said on live stream that if you want better paint, you want better application, better like effects or whatever, you have to pay more money for it, and then they'll possibly do it, which I think is a big, massive slap. I think it's a bad idea to release A and B Squad as double packs, because I would rather collect B Squad more, the SPD Rangers, because that's what they are. They are the core team. What A Squad was in, maybe 2 or 3 episodes. That's particularly it. They're not a big part of it. Why don't we just have SPD Rangers once and then do a swap mode and have A and B team? That to me would be a lot better than just having like, oh, now you've got to go buy another SPD Red because it comes with A Squad. You could have released all of them and then gone into it. As I say, swap mode would work so much better in this. It gives people like another reason to buy them, but they've been upgraded and people are like, oh my God, like I would collect swap mode because I think swap mode looks really cool. But yeah, I think just kind of going over this, like there's no release date for this, but I'm guessing it will be next year. So I think that we'll see a load of these toys come out in January, or at least pretty much probably all the way through January, maybe looking at February and March. My kind of thoughts on this is I generally think that Hasbro need to really sit down and kind of plan out the next year when it comes to Lightning figures. I think that if you're re-releasing figures so quickly, it means that either you've got nothing to bring to the table anymore, because at the end of this run, everyone's not going to collect it because it's not Mighty Morphing. I would have left the White Ranger to much later on, but how are they going to kind of package it? Is this season 1? Is this going to be season 2 Tommy? Is this season 3 Tommy? Is something going to be different? Are you going to get different things? What is the next step? But Hasbro really needs to sit down and go, right, this wave we need to bring out. Are we going to bring out double packs? Cool, let's not release any of the other figures singly until we do the double pack, because I guarantee Rita's probably going to appear next year as a single, which would then mean that the only edition that she has is gold trim rather than silver trim, and people will be like, oh my God, now I have 2 Ritas. What was the point of the Zed and Rita pack? I think there's so much. I think I want to kind of make a proper video on all of this and kind of like really go into detail. I think that there's so much more that I want to talk about, but seeing as Hasbro are at the moment just thinking of money, and I think maybe they don't want to sculpt anything because of obviously the pandemic that's going on at the moment. So I think that's kind of a lot harder for them, so that they can't go like, oh, let's do this, but they can just reach into the manufacturing and go, hey, do you remember those 5,000 Tommies that we've got? Repackage that bad boy and send it out again. That's it. I know there's going to be an argument for people going, well, I didn't get the first wave, so I didn't get Tommy that way. It's like, that's fine, that's good for you, but for us collectors that have been going on for each figure through the entire wave, it's just why now? You could release Tommy outside the next wave and then just kind of issue it, or just send more out from the first factory and put it onto shelves, etc, etc. But yeah, right, I'm going to leave it there because this video is going on way too long. If you like this sort of content and you want to see more, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, as well as that cheeky notification bell to be notified when more videos drop. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.